people. Greetings. It is I, Foolish. Welcome to my Rat Pack piles. I need to do some house cleaning for sure. But I'll tell you what I need to do before that is the oracle card for the chronically ill. People, I haven't forgotten about you, right? How could I? Hey, what do you guys think about me splitting off into another channel just for chronically ill, like chronically ill tarot? There's a suggestion from the notorious SGT over at Spiritual Growth Tarot, Denise. It's a good idea, I feel. Because I feel like, on the one hand, you know, it's not like I'm trying to exclude anyone else from these messages. But I also feel like maybe they don't want to hear about chronic illness. Now, what's interesting here is this. One reason to keep them together just all under the Foolish channel is because people sometimes go in and out of chronic illness. Like, I could see someone right now, super healthy, one of the normies, quote unquote, watching this, and then in 6 months, remember that when they get some weird illness that lasts for months and months, that they can come on back and they get to enjoy the benefit of the chronically ill content that I have. Because, I don't know about you, but like in my 20s, I never thought I was going to be a chronically ill person. I never thought. I mean, it's done me a world of good, and are we getting 2 cards or 3 cards? Those are not pop outs. It's done me a world of good. I'm one of those annoying people that has finally accepted it and actually started to see the gifts within it. Let me just see if we've already done this one because we don't do repeats. I see the benefit of it. I have really come to appreciate it. I'm a really obnoxious person. Dude, when I feel good, I am so obnoxious. I'm like that, I don't know if you've ever seen it. I'll try to do some picture-in-picture. There's a goat named Buttermilk who's like a complete a-hole, and she's running around, or he. I don't know what gender Buttermilk is, but Buttermilk is running around acting an ass, having the best time and just like kicking the shit out of all its friends. All right? And one person would look at the goat and be like, damn, that goat's super aggressive. I look at that goat and I'm like, that goat is having the time of its life. And it's trying to make sure everyone else has a good time as well. We have gotten this card and we're not going to do it again because we don't do repeats. I think you were trying to. This guy was trying to. Sounds good to me, baby. Anyway, I've been around people and oh man, I feel so bad for them. I had to really, I mean, luckily they were my people, so they know that the middle finger is my mahalo, and I was super excited to see them. And, you know, I'm feeling good again. So, I'm on day, I don't know, 23 of feeling pretty good, with like a sketchy day here and there. But, man, I was just with both barrels, just pow! Middle fingers to my friends, and they were so excited, you know, because we hadn't seen each other in a while. When obviously, like, here's the other thing about using the middle finger as an I love you. It's socially distant. So really, like, I can communicate with you 50 feet away just by doing this. I mean, you can't get any safer than that. We had a blast. But I'm super obnoxious when I feel good, and chronic illness has really done me the favor of helping me tone it down a little bit. I mean, I'm a lot, right? And it also, you know, the other thing is, before I had gotten chronically ill, I wasted a lot of my energy with people that didn't deserve it. And when I got diagnosed, it was 2014. You know, it's been a while. 7, 8 years. I was almost relieved, because it meant that I could just finally start taking care of myself. I'm not trying to be a big martyr. It's just that it wasn't until I became chronically ill that I learned about boundaries and self-care and just letting go of control, accepting what is, you know. It hadn't occurred to me that it was okay to just ignore someone's phone call. Like, I just, and this isn't, I'm not nailing myself up on a cross, mostly because, you know, redwood trees are not available in this area. But, like, and plus I'm too lazy to, like, you know, trudge the cross up the hill. Like, I'm not doing that. But I never understood about proper resource management until I became chronically ill. And for that, I'm grateful that I actually became one of the chronically ill. It's taught me a whole new way of living. And now, when I feel good, I still maintain those boundaries, and it feels good. A lot of people, you know, just from where they're at, and listen, like, I don't throw stones. We all know this. I've covered this numerous times. A lot of people just dropped off because I'm not giving them the type of attention that they would like. And what's been left is extremely high quality supportive people that don't chase me around telling me I was being weird, or expect me to explain myself, or like the goddamn mood police. Like, I don't have those people around me anymore because they've just dropped off. And that alone has been worth it to me. That's just how I see it. I'm not saying that anyone with a chronic illness has to look for the sunny side or like the half full, because everybody has a different path with it, you know. I think it has different lessons. Maybe there's not a lesson in there for everyone. And maybe it's just a pain in your ass. And I respect that as well. However you look at it, if it works for you, I love it, you know? And even if it doesn't, it's none of my business. But I'm just kind of sharing, since we're talking about chronic illness. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. And here we go. Look at that dude. I love that color. What is that? Like a bronzy, grainy thing? I love that. Here we go. The world of emanations. Santa Muerte has some wisdom for us. The occult center of the creative and inspiring will of the universe that has yet to be created, that is infinite, has no form, and is not differentiated. This card represents what there was before the Big Bang, simultaneously, void and full, the end and the beginning, potential and latency. All is concentrated in a single point, waiting to receive the primordial impulse to manifest itself. For the ascetic or the magus, I don't know, magician people, it represents the highest peak attainable through meditation, a state of total vacuousness, a silence that can make the observer aware of the road to awakening. The advice of the dead. Take a moment's pause, meditation, or study as you need to understand what form to give to your energy and where to apply it. Basically what I just said before this. You know what? I haven't even read this book or anything. Like, honestly, creepy. Maybe this is like phenomenon where like John Travolta he got struck by lightning and then he got this horrific brain tumor, but like it made him, I don't know. I was just going to say, like, I am not that smart. But I do show up and I do give a shit. And that's 90% of anything, right? So, that's something to contemplate, yes. What are you bringing forth? Sometimes when you're chronically ill, it feels like nothing. It feels like there's never going to be an end to it. Never a break in the action. But then who knows, you know, you could get like a med change and then suddenly things start breaking, moving apart. I mean, nothing ever stays the same. Yeah, they can get worse. I mean, I'm not a person to polish a turd. Sometimes things can get worse, but, you know, the nice thing about that is, and I'm stating a simple fact. Sometimes things get to a certain point where they have to break open. And a lot of times that can be a huge benefit. And really, if you're chronically ill with very little energy, as a personal note, maybe an option would be to really think about where that energy is going. So this has been another oracle card for the chronic, and I will see you at another time.